MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's the second game of the National League Championship Series between the Washington Nationals and the San Francisco Giants. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. I'm joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Danny, an important ball game coming up here in Game 2.
Yeah, it was a good start for these guys at home. They did what they needed to do in the opening game, and this crowd really showed up and made a difference as well. Should be an electric atmosphere again, so we'll see if the guys on the field can feed off it and take a commanding lead in this series.
All right, the stage is set. The starters get their final tosses in out in the bullpen, and we've got a good one in store for you, folks. Play-by-play is coming up next. Juan Marichal is on the mound for Game 2. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Wow, he was awfully good in his last one. A complete game victory. We'll see if he'll be as good in this one as he was in his previous start.
Leading off tonight for Washington, the shortstop, Trey Turner.
First pitch on its way. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
First pitch, 7-0
The 1-0. Weather probably not much of a factor for Game 2. 57 degrees here at the outset. The 3-0 pitch. In the air now, out to right field. Ott is over a few steps toward the line, and he has it for the first out.
Batting second, the center fielder, number 10, Dawson.
So coming to the plate, Andre Dawson. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here it comes. And set up behind the plate is Kenny Jansen as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Hey, the book on Kenny Jansen, D-Roll, not a very big zone, but he will give you that low pitch below the knees.
Yeah, and he's consistent. You're okay with that as an offensive player. He wants to give that pitch below the knees. If this pitcher can execute consistently, you better make the adjustment. Now, you could tell right there that curveball had some serious depth to it. That's what separates the good ones from the bad ones. That nasty spin rate, get that downward action. You even get a star player like this swinging at something in the dirt.
Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. One out, nobody on. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
High in the air out towards shallow right. Ott in a few steps as he takes it. 2 down.
Batting third, the right fielder, Vladimir Guerrero.
Pitch coming. Here it is. And that's up and in for ball one. Guerrero in front, 2-0 to Vlad. Two and one after the foul ball there. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Three and one.
This is a good at bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
Hit down the third baseline. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third. The tag, and they'll get him at second, and with that, the side is retired. So a rather pedestrian start to the top half of the first. Now it'll be the Giants' turn, no score. Perez will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
So stepping in, Jeff Kent. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The second baseman.
In there, and it's 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The 2-2 one more time. A bouncer to the left side. And that's out number 1.
Batting second, the right fielder, Mel.
First pitch of the at-bat. And they start him with one high and away for ball 1. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now. 2-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. 3-0 now.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
That one's in there. 3-1.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I got to believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
Full count, 3-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Now pitch swung on and foul tipped right off the mask. It sounded like of the home plate umpire, and that cannot feel too good, I wouldn't imagine. And he could only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. And with 2 away, let's check in with our up-to-the-minute playoff bracket. And you can see our series at 1-0 as things are starting to heat up here as we get later into October. Coming to the plate now, Barry Bonds, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now here's the pitch.
Ball, down.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. 2 out, nobody on. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
That's a well-placed fastball right there, just off the outside. If you can get guys to expand the strike zone and go after that pitch, you're going to have a lot of success. No luck that time, though.
Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Lifted the other way out to left center. Long run for the center fielder. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Giants are down 1-2-3, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. All set for the start of the inning, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Andres Galarraga. Now the pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. And he takes a cold strike up and out over the plate. 0-2.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
Here now is Juan Soto. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Bonds is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. In now for Washington, Gary Carter. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Here comes the first pitch. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. No score here as we play inning number 2. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. That one's in there on the black. 2-1. Now here's the pitch. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
Line drive to left. Bonds is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Willie Mays.
Number 24.
First pitch on its way. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Off speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. Here's the pitch. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Soto is over toward the line a bit as he takes it for the first out.
Batting fifth, the first baseman, Willie McCovey.
Stepping up to the plate, Willie McCovey. Here's the first pitch to him. McCovey, originally from the state of Alabama, has been in the big leagues for over 2 decades now. That kind of longevity is extremely rare in just about any sport. It's great to see.
Yeah, Matty, this guy has had an amazing career. And you know what? It's a testament to how hard he's worked, the changes he's had to make. This is a game of adjustments, and you don't hang around this long if you're not prepared to make some adjustments along the way.
Turner gloves it, and that's the second out. Settling in now, Matt Williams will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. And now pitch on the way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. 0-1 pitch on its way. Hit on the ground out to short. Turner fields it cleanly. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Giants down in order. Will move to the third with no score. At the plate, Anthony Rendon. 7, 8, 9. Bottom of the order set to go here in the third.
Anthony Rendon.
First pitch on its way. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Hey, some guys can handle the postseason lights, and this is obviously one of them. Another base hit leading off for the boys. This guy's had a monster postseason so far.
Here's Daniel Murphy now, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. Has a look, now the pitch. Fastball called for strike 2.
Well executed fastball right at the knees. Going to be a long day for this offense if he stays in that spot.
Way outside. 1-2.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone cold take.
Misses, ball 2.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
Standing in now, Perez tries to get the bunt down here, but this is foul, and we'll see if he tries it again. Showing bunt, but he winds up taking ball 1.
Great decision there to pull back. Step number 1 in getting a sacrifice bunt down, make sure you bunt a pitch that you can handle.
Got it back in time there, and it's 2-1.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And they'll put the tag on him going to first, but the sacrifice is successful.
The sacrifice was in order right there as he gets the bunt down right there. And sometimes it's easier to just tag him instead of making that throw to first base.
The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. From the stretch. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. That evens it up, 1-1. Third inning, no score to this point. Two and one to count to Trey Turner. Into the corner and slicing foul. Hit to first. McCovey gloves it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Nationals leave one. Home half of the third coming up. No score. In now, Rich Aurelia, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Perez has both great strikeout stuff and exceptional command on the mound to go with it. A rare combination, but one that makes him one of the best in our sport.
Matty V, you talked about it. He doesn't walk a whole lot of guys. Well, if you don't walk a lot of guys, that means you have to throw the ball in the strike zone. And when you do with great stuff like this guy has, he racks up the strikeouts. There aren't a lot of guys that get strikeouts by throwing the ball in the strike zone. This is one of the few that does it.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline. The 2-2. Here's at the knees and called strike 3.
Some guys with big arms like this, they're just chuckers. They just throw the ball as hard as they can, and where it ends up isn't that big of a concern, but that wasn't the case there. That was a very well-pitched fastball right on the corner at the knees. Good luck hitting that one.
And that'll bring up Buster Posey as he'll take a look at ball 1. Unable to find the zone with the slider. Giants are still searching for their first hit of the ball game. And he fouls this one off. Now the 2-1 pitch. The bouncer to the left side. And there's out number 2. Into the box, Juan Marichal. First offering on its way. And this one runs up high, ball 1. Pops this one up. Turner onto the grass. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Make it 9 straight here to start the ball game. We'll move ahead to the 4th inning now in game 2, and we are tied 0-0. Ready for another chance? Andre Dawson comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Ball 1 to start the at bat. The 1-0. In the air down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. And it's 3-1 to the Hall of Famer Andre Dawson.
Well, that sets up a big pitch right here, Matt, because you don't want to lose the leadoff guy in a scoreless game. It's tough to work around the leadoff walk.
And this will be nowhere close as his control deserts him here. It's a 5-pitch walk.
Well, in a scoreless game, you want to do anything you can to jumpstart your offense. With the speed of this guy on first, don't be surprised if he gets the green light here.
Stepping in, Vladimir Guerrero. He was cut down at second, attempting to stretch a base hit his first time through.
Yeah, Matty, his wheels got him in trouble a little bit last time. Tried to take advantage, thought the defense was napping a little bit. In retrospect, maybe he should have just shut it down and steal second base.
The 1-0 to Vlad. And it's fouled away. One and 2 as he chases the slider.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
The 1-2. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Mays will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first. Digging in, Andres Galarraga. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
What a nasty pitch right there. Batter thought it was going to hit him, and it ends up breaking into the zone for a strike.
Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. On the ground to second base, this could be 2. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. 4 to 6 to 3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Now at the plate, Jeff Kent back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Here's the pitch. The 1-0.
A pretty aggressive pitch right there up in the zone. Surprised he didn't offer at it.
The 1-1. Misses, ball 2. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. 2-2. Is swung on and missed. He got him.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Here's the first pitch to him. Mel Ott will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. A windup and the 0-1. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Here's the pitch. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning.
Pretty impressive back-to-back strikeouts to start the inning. What's even more important is now he gets to face the middle of the order without anybody on base for them to drive in.
Into the box now, Barry Bonds, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Strike taken up in the zone.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
No runs, no hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Out in front as he rolls over it to second. Gloved by Murphy. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Giants are down 1-2-3 through 4. Still tied, 0-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Nationals manager Dave Martinez between innings, specifically about his club's offense to this point.
And flat out, he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. He said they're searching for ways to drive the ball with some authority because it's just not happening for them today. They haven't gotten an extra base hit yet, so it's been a real struggle getting guys into scoring position. But the key, he said, is not to panic. Sometimes you just have to fight through the downturns and keep your focus and energy high.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Number 22, Juan Soto.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit hard up the middle. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Hey, so far it's been easy pickings for this pitcher. He's gone through this lineup almost unscathed. But right there, leadoff single, middle part of the game. Let's see if he makes an adjustment before they do.
And the Hall of Fame catcher Gary Carter hits next. 0-1 the count. Has a look, now the pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
Soto aboard here at first with nobody out. Well, he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane of the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. The 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And, hey, a strikeout always works, too.
In now is Anthony Rendon as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. A base hit in his first trip. Here it comes, 1-0. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. And a half swing here, but he pretty clearly went around, and it's 1-2 now. Right side, hit hard. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
You know, as a former infielder, Danny, they always say you can't be in 2 places at once, but you got to be a little frustrated right here that ball found the hole.
Yeah, that's a tough thing. You make a quality pitch, and the guy shoots one through the right side, normally a vacated spot right there. 9 out of 10 times, somebody's there to make that play.
This ball gets down. Let's see if they try to score. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate. And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. Stepping in now, Perez. He did his job and laid down a successful sac bunt in his first appearance. Showing bunt, but he winds up taking ball 1. First and second now, 1 man out. And they do have him bunting with 1 away as he puts this one down. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice. Coming to the plate now, Trey Turner. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. There's a strike at the knees. 0-1. A 1-1 count to the Nationals leadoff batter. Good break to that thing, and it's 1-2.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2. He struck him out. In and out of trouble as the inning is over. Only 1 in the inning for the Nationals. Home half of the 5th coming up. The Nationals are out in front here, 1-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Giants lineup with their manager, Gabe Kapler. And he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. So digging in now, Willie Mays. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Dawson has it, and it's a quick out, number 1. Now batting, Willie McCovey. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here it comes. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Dawson's there, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Striding in, Matt Williams. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. First pitch on its way. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
All bets are off for the offense right now. This guy's got a low pitch count. He's attacking his zone. They have to get more aggressive. This guy's not going anywhere.
The 1-0. Hit hard on the ground to first. Reined in. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 15 up, 15 down to start the ball game. 5 innings complete. It's the Nationals 1 and the Giants nothing. New inning set to get underway, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder Andre Dawson.
Andre Dawson.
First delivery to him on the way. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. Moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
Now batting
at the plate, Vladimir Guerrero. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
1 out, nobody on. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now. Two and 1.
Nasty 2-0 slider right there for a strike. No shame in tipping your hat.
To 2-2 now. And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Into the box, Andres Galarraga. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. No hits to this point. The 1-0. Squared that one up just a little late. Here it comes on 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. All even now, 2-2.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
And this is hit hard to the right side, but foul.
If I'm on the mound and a guy gets a hack off on me like that and crushes a breaking ball down the line, kind of note to self, I'm not going there again.
3-2, full count. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up, or he can really hurt you.
Juan Soto to the plate now. A fly out and a single for him so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. In there, and he's in control 0-2 now.
Down 0-2 to a guy with this much weaponry, 5 pitches he can go to, not looking good.
And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. 1 left for Washington, but they're up 1-0. So striding forward now, Rich Aurelia. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. They want to get things going. How about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Yeah, Matty, you're seeing a lot of late swings on the fastball tonight because this guy has had everything working. He has them in the proverbial rocking chair.
And there's your first out of the inning. Sliding into the box, Buster Posey. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Strike taken as the curveball drops into the bottom part of the zone.
Hey, I don't blame him for giving up on that curveball. That was a rainbow coming out of the sky. Stole a strike.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. And it's 1-2.
I mean, you look in the dugout right now, you see steam coming out of the hitting coach's ears. Somebody has to stay back and find a way to get knocked.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Slow little grounder left side. And there are 2 away now. Next to bat for the Giants, Juan Marichal. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
I mean, this offense has struggled because they haven't been able to make the adjustment. He stayed staunch on the outer half, and these guys have not worked the ball the other way.
The count now at 2-1. And the pitch. Swung out and missed, and it's even at 2-2. 2 out, nobody on. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 2-2 one more time. And he struck him out. So it might be time to begin the countdown as he's now gone through 6 innings without allowing a base hit. Giants down in order. It remains 1-0. Digging in once again, Gary Carter. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Here comes the first pitch. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
Hey, sometimes you have to look at it like it's not how or how many. Pitching very well into this one into the late innings, and his first pitch strike percentage less than 50%. He'd like it to be a lot higher than that. He's making it very difficult on himself, but he's still getting outs.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a one-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
And digging in next will be Anthony Rendon. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Grounder down the line at third. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang-bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
Now here's the pitch. Oh, he looked like a caveman swinging the club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
Well, that's a jam shot right there. That's as good as it gets, in my opinion. Woo, up and in.
And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Nationals gone in order, but they lead it 1-0. Last half of the 7th here, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Jeff Kent.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Now the 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
A 1-1. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Gets a small piece near the plate. And a good throw gets him 1 gone. Now to the plate, Mel Ott. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot. Has to put the ball in play.
Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
That's not a pitch he misses very often. He knows he should have done something with that one.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time. And this one's up around the eyes. 2-1.
Couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Good spot for the change there, and that'll knock things up at 2-2. Got him. So that's the 2nd out of the inning, and he's 7 outs away now.
It's been a rough night at the yard for him. That's 3 times he's gone down on strikes in this one. So they've really figured out how to attack this guy.
At the plate, Barry Bonds, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Well, of all the guys in this lineup, he's definitely the guy I'd be cautious with, especially with a 1-run lead. No surprise that he's treading lightly right here.
It's 3 balls and a strike to the Giants left fielder. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit out towards second. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 7 perfect innings as he begins to close in now. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. It's the Nationals 1 and the Giants nothing. Matt Cain has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 18, Matt Cain.
Leading off the inning, Perez, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. And he takes strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And not much of an effort there as he'll look at strike 3 called. And on 3 pitches, he's your first out of the inning. The Giants are into their bullpen now, as there are the final numbers for their starter. And he really delivered a fantastic postseason performance.
Well, this is one of those as a pitcher where you don't get rewarded for pitching well. He threw the ball great in this one. Didn't get much run support. He's in line for the loss, and he deserves a much better fate. He threw the ball pretty well in this one.
Trey Turner comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now.
After falling down 0-2 on the same pitch, don't be shocked if he triples up on it.
Now here it comes.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that's a base hit into center field.
Dan, right here you see a situation where no doubles defense comes back to bite you. As a pitcher, are you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, D-Row. You're so concerned about on the mound trying to get that white ball to that dark brown or black glove that I never really ever turned around to even know it's where they were playing. I was concerned about getting the guy out swinging the bat.
Andre Dawson comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And foul.
Good speed at first and good speed with a guy at the dish. Going to be tough to double up these guys. If you're an infielder, got to get rid of it quick.
The 1-1. is looked at for ball number 2. Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike 2. And he misses with that one down and in. It's a full count now, 3-2.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Oh, and this one's driven the other way and deep to the corner. But he will haul this in on the run as he had to go back to the warning track to do it, and there are 2 away. Now in the box, Vladimir Guerrero. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Pitch inside. The throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
Some managers treat the postseason as a time to be aggressive, and that's exactly the case here. They had the speed burner on the move, and it worked out nicely for him. Just got to drive him in now.
Ready with the 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Bonds is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Nationals leave 1, but they're on top 1-0. It'll be the 4-hole hitter, Willie Mays. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
We're moving right along into this one as we head into the late innings. Listen, if you want to score, you're going to have to bunch some hits together, and they haven't been able to do that so far. So hopefully this leadoff guy, this will be the right guy at the right spot to get something going.
This catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2.
Man, this dude is locked in on the mound. He's throwing each pitch with confidence.
And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2.
Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away. But that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. And he struck him out for the first out of the inning, but perhaps more importantly, he's 5 outs away now.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a 1-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
To the plate now, Willie McCovey. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 0-for-2 for him to this point. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Off the plate and in. Hits a ball and a strike. The 1-2 misses down below the knee. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Him up. Galarraga over to his left, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
we're getting into the nitty-gritty. That's the second out of the 8th inning, and the pitcher needs only 4 more outs for a no-hitter.
Ready once again, Matt Williams. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Outfield in the no doubles defense. Now the first pitch. In tight with the curveball. Backed up on him a little there, and it's ball 1. Throw, got him. What a play as the side is retired. 3 thumbs up here in the booth following this gorgeous play at second base. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Number 31 takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch.
Number 31, Rob Ness.
Striding in to start the 9th, Andres Galarraga, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1. The 0-1 on its way. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2. Swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th.
This is what a power pitcher will do to you if he executes his pitches. That was a 3-pitch strikeout, and with the kind of stuff that he has, it's not uncommon for him to absolutely dominate certain guys.
In now, Juan Soto. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Set to deliver the 0-1. Fastball just missed above the zone. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Grounded back up the middle. Throw will be well late as he reaches it first.
Yeah, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step 1, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
Gary Carter is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1. Comes set, and the 0-1 fouled off. And he looks at a ball, 1-2. Grounded up the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
As a pitcher right there, do not be surprised if he throws the same exact pitch. He was lucky to foul that one off.
And even 2-2 count to the Nationals catcher. Has a look, now the pitch. Liner towards second, and that'll make him 1 for 4 in this one. Oh, and it's off target, and he'll be safe at third.
Now back, third baseman, Anthony Rendon.
So now to the plate, Anthony Rendon. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Swing and a fly ball, but shallow. And that's not going to do it. Mays has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And this would be a tough opportunity to squander this late in the ball game, but he'll hold tight with 2 away now. Well, that was certainly a tough play, and worth taking another look with Showtrack. Seemed to get a pretty good read off the bat, carved out a nice route, and ended up covering over 110 feet to make the play. I'm sure he's happy with himself about that one. Daniel Murphy steps in now. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Hey, I'm surprised he went to that spot in his own. This guy's known for being a down and in hitter. Don't expect too many pitches going in that spot.
Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. A pause. And the 0-2. Started to offer at it as an appeal goes down to Jerry Hillsdale at third. But Jerry says he held up. It's ball 1. Here's the 1-2. Hit on the ground to third. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Nats leave a pair. They lead it 1-0. Digging in, Rich Aurelia. He's the one to start things off with his guys in danger of seeing this series leveled at a game apiece, barring a 9th inning rally. Here's the first pitch to him. Oh, and he got a pitch to handle as this ball is hit high in the air and deep. And, folks, this ball game is tied. A solo shot here to left, and we are tied again. So he made it through 8 full innings, which is no small feat, let me tell you. But the no-hit bid will end right here as he surrenders hit number 1 here in inning number 9. Doggone, I was hoping we were going to see it that time. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Dennis Martinez will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7th spot in the lineup following the double switch. Ryan Zimmerman will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch.
Now playing third base and batting 9. Number 11.
Here's Buster Posey now. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he lays off here. It's a ball and a strike to the Giant backstop. Action now in the Washington bullpen as a right-hander begins to get loose. Base is empty here with nobody out. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. 2 balls and 2 strikes to the Giants catcher.
Hey, I love the mindset of this pitcher right here. Try and dominate and execute a fastball in, and then get the guy sitting inside trying to be quick to everything, and then pull the string a little bit on a nasty changeup.
And that's swung on and missed, and Posey goes down for the first out. And there are the final numbers for the Washington starter. And he really delivered a fantastic postseason performance.
One of the big keys to having a good pitching performance is not being afraid to throw the ball into the strike zone. And this guy certainly wasn't in this one. Didn't allow a walk all game long.
A ball and no strikes. The 1-0 is outside for a ball. Ball 3 as he misses low with it here.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
3-0. And he lays off ball 4, so now the potential winning run is aboard at first.
And with the bases empty and 3 balls, I think they were probably just saying, hey, we're not going to compound our mistakes here. Better issue a free pass and give him something to drive.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Jeff Kent. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. Here's the first pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. The 1-1 pitch. Two and 2 the count. Hit down the line at first. Fielded cleanly to second for 1. Back to first, a double play. And we are heading to extra innings. So this game will not end here in the bottom of the 9th as they push across the equalizer, and we're right back where we started from. 10th inning coming up, all tied at 1-1. Hammock takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra innings.
Number 14.
Into the box now, Ryan Zimmerman.
Leading off for the Nationals, the third baseman, Ryan.
Here comes the first pitch. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1.
Obviously, it's pretty deflating when you blow a lead in the bottom of the 9th, and now you're still fighting in extra innings. But the fact is, the game is tied, and a win is still very much a possibility, so they have to play that way.
Down the third baseline, but this will get fouled. 2-1. Now the pitch. This pitch is popped up. McCovey moving to his left, and that's the first out of the inning. Stepping into the box, Trey Turner. He singled his last time up. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. And it looks now like a right-hander's getting hot in the Giants bullpen. The windup and the 0-1. And that one got a piece of him.
Well, he might be feeling a little bit of a sting there, but he can take comfort in knowing that he represents the go-ahead run. That could turn out to be a huge hit by pitch.
Digging in now, Andre Dawson. There's one away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. And he just manages to get his hand in. Here's the first pitch. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
Love the fact that he's not scared to go right back inside with another fastball. I know he hit the last guy, but if he's going to have success, he's got to establish that pitch in.
The 1-0.
You thank your lucky stars when you get a chance to hit behind a guy with as much speed as he has on first base. The entire defense is on guard, and you know probably there's a fastball coming.
Possible go-ahead runs on first, one away. Drilled on the ground to short, and that gets through for a one-out base hit. And with that, the go-ahead runs up to second now with only one away.
Count leverage right there, sitting dead red fastball, and he didn't miss it. Nice swing right there, driving it into the outfield for a knock.
Standing in now, Vladimir Guerrero, as he'll send a ground ball down to third. A tag for one, on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. So one will win it here as we go to the bottom of inning number 10. All tied at 1-1. Stepping up now, Mel Ott.
Leading up for the Giants, the right fielder.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A wave and a miss made him reach.
He knows full well he's sitting on a hat trick right here. All he's trying to do is avoid the golden sombrero.
A ball and a strike. Drilled to the right side. And this will find the seam into right field, and there's your possible winning run aboard on the leadoff single. And he is in there. So problems out there in right field as this is going to wind up going as an E9. And time will be called here as with the important go-ahead run at second base, they'll opt to go and get a little more speed out there. Ready for another shot now, Barry Bonds. He's gone hitless to this point.
Not a great game up to this point, but none of that would matter if he could come through right here. A chance to be the hero.
Here's the first pitch.
Nope.
This has to be a productive at-bat right here. I know you want to drive the run in and get the RBI, but you have to find a way, bare minimum, to move this runner over to third.
The 1-0. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. The 1-1 pitch. Possible winning run on second. No one out. Count remains 2-2. Ready with another two-strike offering. Fouled away. Ready with another two-strike offering.
Hey, this has been an epic at-bat right here. I don't blame the pitcher for a little nibbling right there. Maybe get a swing and a miss. He didn't bite on that once, and now we go full count.
He loses him on ball 4.
huge innings have begun with much less, I can tell you that. First and second, no out, and the guy on the bump really needs a strikeout or a double play right here.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Willie Mays. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Here's the first pitch. In there, strike one.
Hey, great job pounding the zone, strike one. When you got a great hitter in the box, got to get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
The 0-1. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. Lay off a fastball up in the zone here, and that brings it to 2-1 now.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Over at the knees, and that's the second strike.
Great job on those last two pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, but then he locked him up with a changeup.
Here's the 2-2 pitch. And this is swung on and missed. And boy, they took care of a key man there. One away.
Number 44, Willie McCovey.
Into the box, Willie McCovey, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball one. Looking at his lifetime numbers, McCovey is looking to do something now that he's done over 500 times in his career, and that's hit a baseball over the fence.
Matty, you can bet right now all around the league in different locker rooms across the country, everyone shuts down when this guy steps up to the plate. When you're dealing with 500-plus homers, the whole world wants to see if he gets a hold of another one.
Ball three as he misses low with it here.
Not a good spot to be in right now. Pitcher's falling behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
The 3-0. Ball four, and that will move the winning run over to third base now, just 90 feet away.
It was obvious when the count ran to 2-0 that they were not going to give this guy anything to hit. Sometimes you have to pick your battles, and they're going to try their luck with the next hitter.
Steve Rogers is called upon to pitch, really needing that double play ball. Bases are loaded here with only one man out. Matt Williams will be the first to meet him here, and he'll do so in an enviable situation indeed. Bases loaded and only one out now. Here's the first pitch.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
The 0-1. High in the air and deep to straightaway left. Ball game. So one swing and he unloads the bases on that one, and none bigger than that one as this ball game is over.
Man, the postseason always seems to deliver big moments, and this was no exception. A walk-off in the final at-bat ends it, and there's bedlam at home plate. Wow!
And there's no better time of year to come up big for your team than in the postseason, and that's exactly what this man did. He's our top player of the game.
And obviously, every game is so important in the postseason. So when you come to play like he did and make a big difference for your team, it's something that won't be forgotten.
Tonight's game comes to an end, 5-1 the final score. San Francisco get the win to take a 2-0 series lead. Hammock is credited with the win. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian, we all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Giants. 5 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and they left 1 man on base. For the Nationals, 1 run on 9 hits, 1 error, they left 10 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 45 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance, 41,915. The Giants thank you for attending tonight's game at Oracle Park and remind you to please buckle up and drive home safely. Good night.